guys, welcome back to Alamo Chess. This is part 2 of our journey to 1000 ELO. I'm just going to be sharing with you guys a couple more games today, and as you can see, I've got premium now, so no more ads, and we will be able to analyze every game this time. So with that said, we'll get back online. 10-minute games. Let's do this. Facing another person from France. Let's go d4. Kind of like the red board. I haven't used this. I haven't used the red theme before. He just goes d6, a little passive. Let's take the full center. See what he does. I wonder if he's going for a modern. What if we push? Or no, let's not do that. I wonder. Let's actually defend that pawn. I don't know what I was thinking about. I wonder if he's gonna go for a King's Indian. Okay. We will develop like normal. Keeping it nice and chill. Okay, yep, there's g6. I'm gonna get my dark squared bishop ready for something. Looks like I'm just attacking the pawn, but I'm setting up my bishop this way because I want to put my queen behind it in case he puts his bishop here, because for a King's Indian type setup, the opponent's dark squared bishop is kind of like the lighthouse, and once he goes here and he castles, then I'm going to put my bishop here and see if I can trade off the bishop here. He moves this pawn a second time, which is kind of funny. Maybe we just start causing problems. Push. Be a little aggressive. He's definitely going to move the knight. Yep. So he's hitting this, and he's hitting that. I don't want this bishop to go yet, so we'll just do that. He's probably going to take here, double the pawns. That's okay. So we just won't castle that way. Now his other horse can't go here easily. Let's pin his knight to his king. Simple. Unpins himself, we're just going to castle. Come back. So I'm still kind of waiting for this. And then we can do a nice, wasn't even, so what was this for then? Weird. So could I just put my bishop here then? Why not? Now he can't castle. If he puts his bishop back, I'm just going to take, and then he's going to have to take with his king, and then he loses castle rights entirely. That'd be kind of nice. Pawn chain. So he moves his central pawn, but we're going to do this nice rook move. We're pinning this pawn to the king, so now he can't take. But I think I actually just made a mistake. I think I might have just actually... Oh, he doesn't do it. Thank goodness. Okay, so we need to do something about this. What do you think? We could pose potentially. It's protected. Why not? We are sort of blocking in this bishop, but this knight is... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I don't think he's gonna take anyways. Wait, I should turn that off. Pre-moves. Because I actually don't know. Oh, I just gotta right click. Got it. Okay, cool. That's good to know. I'm gonna take that. Because now this will be opened up. G-file a little bit. You know, we could move my queen here. If he takes, maybe it's not a good idea. Because then we had that, but why don't we take an open file? Hit a pawn. Unprotected. He might castle here. No. Interesting. So what if we take? He's going to take this way. Because if he does, I'm going to move my knight back here. Or he doesn't even have to take with the knight. He could take back with his bishop. And then whatever he takes back with, they will be pinned still with our rook here. You know, maybe the red isn't a great color, because I'm trying to highlight a piece, or a square, and yeah, here, well, let's... Doesn't look like it changes all that much. So what if we... So yeah, there's that pin. You know, it's interesting. So we can take our F pawn and go up here. He can't move his bishop, because it's pinned to the queen. I like that. I like it. This might get us into a winning position. He still hasn't castled yet, which is kind of crazy, if you ask me. I wonder what he does here, because this is almost a free bishop, because he can't move it, or else I'm just going to take his woman. His queen, sorry. So yeah, let's just take it. He finally castled. Nice. Gives me a check. In that case, we'll just move out of the way. Nothing crazy. What do you think? We push the pawn? I don't see why not. Be guarded by two, get guarded by two pieces. It's guarded by my knight. Can't arrow today. And the rook, the rookie cookie. I'm down 2 minutes, I gotta speed up. I think we need to get our bishop back into the game. And we'll take this way. Attacking the queen. My knight is safely guarded. So I'm not worried about that. Yeah, that was just a good pawn for us to take. And maybe, we don't offer a queen trade, and we're just going to take back. We do not offer a queen trade, because my queen is guarding that knight still. I should move that knight. But we took back, this pawn is hitting the queen. Yep. So, yeah, we gotta speed up a little bit. What if we hit the queen again? Could just be letting go of a pawn. Yep. Yeah, that wasn't a good move. Let's go back. I need to get my knight out of danger still. Because I don't, right now I don't, or well, yeah. If we go this way, we're gonna lose that pawn. But then we will attack this pawn. Oh, okay. Could push the pawn. Oh, I totally just left my knight hanging. Yeah. Not a good game today. We're still in it though. So, not the end of the world. If we go here, I wouldn't be surprised if he puts his rook here. I think we're gonna go ahead and trade down. Simplification. What are you thinking about? I just took your rook. Wow. So, that's a huge mistake, because check. Now both your rooks are gone. This should be an easy game to win now. That's just unfortunate. So hopefully we can be quick about it. Just, we'll just gobble up another pawn. Can't take my rooks because they're guarding each other. Still got to be careful though. It's never too late to lose. Just hit the queen, guard the pawn that way. I need to get my attack on the king back on though. So we can do this. We'll push. Now this pawn's covering that square. His queen's also guarding that square from a distance. I was thinking of putting my queen there, but can't do that with his queen sight. Now I can actually check. Yeah, he just gave up protection of this square after he made that queen move. I gotta be careful moving my... But if I'm not mistaken, I think I can just go up here. And it's gonna be mate soon, I think. Check. Yep, 30. About to have 30 seconds. So we can either guard, in which case that'll be mate. He can go up, and then I believe... Yeah, it's gonna be mate in a second. He can only go here, and then... Oh god, I gotta get a new mouse. I have this this Mac mouse, and whenever I double tap, then it does that. So I'll get a different mouse. But that was a good game. That was I could have been cleaner on my part. And look at that, we're over 1,000 now. That's insane. You know, I thought that the point system was going to be a bit slower, but this is a brand new account, so maybe with how I've been playing, because I'm not new at chess by any means. I guess with this new account and rating how I've been playing, I guess the points right now are definitely a lot more rewarding, if that explanation makes any sense. But we'll review. But that was a good game. So we hung a couple pieces. It wasn't great, but let's learn from that. Now we have unlimited reviews. I don't know if I already told you that. No more exposing me like last time. Okay, so we had two great moves, couple misses, blunder. Game said I played like a 900. It's about right. It's accurate. We're over 1,000 though, so that's awesome. I guess that was a quick series. I might, yeah. Here, let's start that review. So, yeah. All book moves. Nimzo Witch defense declined. I've never heard of the Nimzo Witch. Yeah. So, computer definitely doesn't like that. I overlooked an opportunity to tactically win a pawn. So, we'll go back, retry. So if we did this instead, then, yeah, I mean, that just kind of forces, I mean, that straight up just, takes a pawn, and then we can thrust it forward. So I was kind of going for an attack with the knight though, but still, yeah, he could have just castled early, and that really wouldn't have meant much, and I just cut off my bishop and my queen for no reason. So okay, I guess that makes sense. We blundered here. That was the best move I could have done there, so that's good. That was a miss. I should have just taken, I still should have just taken that pawn in the center. So I think just big takeaway here, that's what happens when you kind of get selfish when you're playing. You don't really think about what your opponent can do after you make a move. If you play a bit selfishly, then you can just lose pieces pretty easily like that. So yeah, you definitely have to be. And I struggled with I continue to struggle with this. You have to also see what your opponent sees and account for that. You can't just play the game thinking about what you're going to do. You have to also really keep an eye on what your opponent wants and what your opponent's pieces can see. So, good takeaway there. And then, yeah, he just, blundered his rooks there. He should have absolutely taken back. I don't know why. I don't know what he was thinking there, because, yeah, after that check, this game kind of goes down. But anyways, that was a good game. I'm gonna pause this and make a call. Okay, sorry about that. All right, good game. We are going to game 2. Let's see how we do. We got black. D pawn. We'll meet him halfway. Do a little Queen's Gambit action again. Why don't we take that? Now he's just got one central pawn. Move our knight up. What will we do? We'll move our other knight up. Simple development. Do we want to pin the knight, or do we want to just stay? Yeah, let's we'll stay a little bit solid this time. All right, he goes. That. Let me go here. Reinforce that bishop. All right. You know what? Why don't we castle queenside? I like that. It's gonna be an aggressive game. Our queen's under attack. Move up. So he hits me with the bishop, but I kind of want. Let's take the knight. Our king's open. Why don't we move our knight up here or down? Up. Yeah, let's get our knight up. Our dark square bishop is still kind of stuck, so I kind of want to let him out soon. It's going for a battery on the light squares. We're not gonna, and this pawn's hanging, we're gonna grab that pawn. You can't really go attack the queen because this square is guarded by So his idea here, probably move his bishop here and then try to go for a mate. He couldn't do that because I could just take his bishop. So do we need to address? I'm not sure if we need to address that, but I really want my dark squared bishop open. Let's see what this does. Gets my queen out of the way. He moves his pawn. I wonder if he'll go for a danger levels tactic, but I'm gonna move this pawn up here. Now we're hitting his queen. Yep. And now we're gonna attack his bishop. Wow. We're gonna take that, I think. Now we're just up a piece that way. He should take the queen this time. I hope this time he takes the queen. Yep. So this pawn's obviously getting closer to promotion. I don't want to take it. I'd rather him take me and we can just use him as cover. Kind of a funny concept, but let's continue our development. Let's get our dark squares out so now our rooks can see each other. Yeah, that's not really scary. We're just gonna interpose with the king. Make sure that that pawn doesn't promote ever. So I wonder if we can start an attack over here. Well, you know what? We're up a piece. I don't like this horsey attacking this pawn, so we're just gonna take that. We're up a piece. It's better. It's fine to start trading off pieces when you're up material. I think we're just gonna start an attack on the queen side. Go after this king. Do a nice little pawn storm. Kind of. We can. Cause he's got a really nice pawn chain going on here. Why don't we just keep going? Let's just be belligerent with this pawn. Okay, so now we've got this juicy square here for our knight. We're attacking his rook. Yeah, he's got the rook battery, but again, I mean, he can't take his pawn. I've got a nice, I've got a nice pawn guarding my king, which is kind of funny. Now, question is, what do we want? We can do a rook lift. Could do a rook lift. No, can't do that. Could make our bishop a bit more, light square bishop a bit more active. Yeah, he's hitting our knight, but to be honest, I'm not incredibly worried about that. I think we're gonna... No, I don't want to open up his bishop that way. Maybe... I'll just move a pawn up. Let's see, why not? I kind of hope he takes... Yep, there we go. Nice. Again, trading pieces for white isn't good right now. Again, I'm just up an entire piece. Yeah, so he's attacking us. Don't want to go there. I'll just go back here. The bishop, just get a nice safe square. And I think we're just gonna double up our rooks. That's a free pawn. Might do this and take back. He might. We'll see. We are down a lot of time though. So speedy rest of the game. I can't speak. Check. And we'll take this pawn. Then we'll push. Put a rook behind. We are still going to put a rook behind this, and then maybe we'll attack that rook. We're gonna be queening now anytime soon. Anytime now. Maybe actually. We'll take that. And then we'll go with the same plan. Yep. We'll do this. We are queening. I don't care what white says. We're queening. And that's final. Cool. We'll take that happily. Give him a check. Bring our rook down. Take a pawn. I think we're just gonna queen still, like we said we would. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna queen. Guard that pawn. Alright, we got our queen. Now we just gotta, it's our responsibility not to stalemate. So that'd be really embarrassing if we stalemated. So he's got that, yeah, he's got that move. So I'm giving this check. We gotta make, it's our responsibility that he has legal moves. Yep, there we go. There we go. That's 2 games. That's all right. Sweet. We'll do a quick review because I know we're kind of 35 minutes. We're kind of over this time compared to yesterday. 86%. That was a much better game than last one. I think we'll start that review. So this was an inaccuracy. So yeah, by this center. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to take that way and double the pawns. But that's probably better though. Yeah, it really wants us to solidify the center. Yeah, so that was a straight. Yeah. Oh well. Straight up miss. What? Aha. I see. Yeah. We would have had no other. So that's probably why I wanted me to kind of guard with that pawn, because he could have. Yeah. So if he had taken my dark square, that had deflected my. I would have had to take back, deflecting my queen away from the defense of this pawn, and then fork right there, and I lose a rook. Okay. Got it. Well, good lesson there. Be more solid in the center of your pawns. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. No early queen moves. So it would have been better if I just kept the pressure on the queen side, it looks like. Yeah, which I would agree with. But it really started to go downhill here when he gave up that bishop, and then we just kind of, and then seriously, this isn't scary. When you've got a pawn right on your side of the board, or it's about to promote. In this situation, you can just use it as cover. It in a weird way, it almost becomes one of your pieces, because the rook, you can't capture your own pieces, so this was just a blockade that lasted for my king literally, almost the rest of the game. Even with this rook battery he made, and this is a common tactic, to take mad control of the file. Again, it was kind of rendered useless because you can't take your own piece. So that was a great rest of the game was just kind of pushing for this queen, simplifying. But no, definitely a lot cleaner in this game. And again, this opponent started trading off pieces when he was down material, and generally you don't want to do that. If you're up material, it's you can go ahead and feel free to trade down because you're up. The less pieces your opponent has, the less chances. They've got a much lower chance of checkmating you. You just have more forces. But okay, great 2 games today. Thank you for tuning in to watch, and I will see you next time.